Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you and welcome to your very own lounge rooms for the Victorian Premier Cricket Awards for season 2019-20. My name's Pete Lazer. Once again, a pleasure to be your host for this evening. But in these bizarre and challenging circumstances, we needed to make the night even better. And so we have recruited one of the best to be our co-host for this evening. And it's a very warm welcome to Megan Hustwaite.
Thank you, Pete. Good evening to you and to our viewers watching from home. Well, it is a very different evening this year, and we hope that you and your friends and family are safe and taking care of each other during these really tough times. But tonight we come together to celebrate and reflect on the Premier Cricket season. We are going to recognise the achievements of our best performed clubs, players and officials, and of course award the 2019-20 Una Paisley and Jack Ryder medals. The Una Paisley medal will be awarded to the Women's Premier First One-Day Player of the Season. Expect fierce competition from the likes of Box Hill's Beck Carter and Zoe Griffiths, Dandenong star Kim Garth, EMP captain McKinley Blows, Plenty Valley's Sophie Reid, Paran duo Alana King and Stereo Callis, and Ringwood gun Barbie Defchand across this vote count.
The time-honoured Jack Ryder Medal, of course, rewards the best performer in the men's Premier First 11 competition. And tonight, like many years, it promises to be a fantastic count. Expect the likes of Carlton's Braden Stepien, Casey South Melbourne's Luke Wells, Dandenong's James Nanopoulos, Footscray's Dean Russ, Essendon's James Seymour, Melbourne University's Alexander Gregory, and Ringwood's David King to all poll well. Or maybe it could be an outsider who takes home the Jack Ryder Medal. We'll keep you informed throughout the course of the evening and count down the last couple of rounds as well. So let's get stuck straight into it and take a look at a couple of the leaderboards. And we'll begin with the Una Paisley leaderboard, and we take a look at it after round 7. Box Hill captain Rebecca Carter leads the count on 24 votes, holding a 4-vote lead on Ringwood skipper Barbie Defchand, Plenty Valley's Sophie Reid, EMP skipper McKinley Blows, and Carlton Brunswick import Stephanie Hutchins lead the rest of the field.
Let's now turn our attention to the Jack Ryder Medal leaderboard, and after round 7, it's Ringwood star David King leading the way on 18 votes, 2 ahead of Melbourne University all-rounder Alex Gregory. Paran's James Billington is on 15 votes, while Carlton's captain coach Evan Golbus and Jack Rudd from Fitzroy Doncaster are behind on 13.
There's the update. We'll have another update shortly, and then we'll announce our winners through the last couple of rounds later in the evening. Time, though, to get to our first lot of official award winners, and we begin with the Women's Premier Seconds T20 Player of the Season. From Melbourne Cricket Club, Bridie Chesterfield. To the Sue Woolcock Award for the Women's Premier Seconds One-Day Player of the Season, from Dandenong, Kelly Appleby.
The June Cole Award for the Women's Premier First Best First Season Player from the Melbourne Cricket Club, Olivia Downs. The Women's Premier First T20 Player of the Season from Essendon Maribyrnong Park, McKinley Blows.
The Men's Premier Fourth Player of the Year from Camberwell Magpies, Adrian Vinicic. And the Men's Premier Third Player of the Season from Melbourne, William Ryan. The Men's Premier Seconds Players of the Season is a tie from Fitzroy Doncaster, Samuel Jones, and from Carlton, Lachlan McKenna.
The Men's Premier Fourth 11 Season Premiers are Dandenong Cricket Club. The Men's Premier Third 11 Premiers, Ringwood Cricket Club. And the Women's Premier Seconds One-Day Premiers, Box Hill.
The Women's Premier Seconds 2020 Premiers, Box Hill Cricket Club. And the Men's Premier Second 11 Season Premiers, Paran Cricket Club.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now recognise the Women's Premier First T20 premiers for the season, and they are the Essendon Maribyrnong Park Ladies Cricket Club. EMP won this season's final in a 10-wicket canter at the City Power Centre. The Bombers won the toss, sent Paran in, and kept the True Blues to 7 for 106. Alana King, 32, Emma Ingles, 21, and Marinda Hale, 17, the only batters to reach double figures against the attack, led by Michaela Haddo's 2 for 10 and Brianna Binch's 2 for 24. In reply, the Bombers chased the target down in the 13th over. No thanks to the player of the final, Elise Villani, with 59 not out. Alyssa Humphries, unbeaten on 22, and skipper McKinley Blows, 17 not out, guiding the club to yet another title. Well done, EMP.
To the Vic Super Slam Championship winners. This season's Vic Super Slam champions and Renegades Conference champions are the Carlton Cricket Club. Would also like to congratulate the Stars Conference champions, the Monash Tigers. The Aaron Finch Medal is presented to the Victorian Super Slam Player of the Season, and no surprises this year from Carlton, Evan Golbus.
He might have a medal named after him the way he is going. We now move on to the Spirit of Cricket Awards, and the Spirit of Cricket ratings are judged by umpires for each match for each 11 and averaged out over the season. The Women's Premier Spirit of Cricket Award for 2019-20 is a tied award, and this goes to the Melbourne and Paran Cricket Clubs. Melbourne and Paran have tied for this award with an average of 8.47 out of 10. Box Hill finished in outright third, just 0.01 behind the Demons and the True Blues. Congratulations to Melbourne and Paran.
The Premier Men's Spirit of Cricket Award for 2019-20 is awarded to Camberwell Magpies Cricket Club. It's the club's first win. The Magpies won the award with an average of 8.41 across 4 grades, Frankston Peninsula finishing second on 8.35, whilst Northcote were third with an average of 8.29. Congratulations to Camberwell Magpies Cricket Club, in particular to the captains, the coaches, volunteers, and the club administration and executive, led by President Barry Russ.
On to the Umpire Recognition Award, and the winner of the Umpire Recognition Award for 2019-20 is Malcolm Gunn. Malcolm joined the CV panel in 1992-93 and has just completed his 28th consecutive season in Premier Cricket. In the final home and away round for the season, he officiated in his 500th Premier match, having officiated in all grades across both men's and women's Premier Cricket. He also holds umpire cap 358 after making his first 11 debut in the 1997-98 season. In recognising his achievements over nearly 3 decades, we congratulate Malcolm Gunn, the winner of this year's Umpires Recognition Award.
Our next award is the Cricket Victoria Club Championship for Men's Premier Cricket. This has been won by Melbourne University Cricket Club. Melbourne University Cricket Club has won the 2019-20 Cricket Victoria Club Championship, earning a total of 623 points to win by 41 from Footscray and 54 ahead of Paran. It's Uni's 6th club championship win and the first since 2007-08. Congratulations to the students and President Derek Bennett.
Next is the Cricket Victoria Club Championship for Women's Premier Cricket, which goes to Essendon Maribyrnong Park Ladies Cricket Club. The Bombers have won the 2019-20 CV Club Championship, earning a total of 349 points to win by 49 from Box Hill and 60 ahead of the Paran Cricket Club. Congratulations to the EMP Bombers and President Leah Calusi.
Time now for another leaderboard check. Let's take a look at round 10 and the Paisley leaderboard. After round 10, Box Hill skipper Beck Carter still leading on 24 votes, with EMP skipper McKinley Blows and Dandenong's Irish star Kim Garth hot on her heels, just 1 vote behind. Another smaller pack is on 20 votes, with Ringwood skipper Barbie Devchan, Box Hill's Zoe Griffiths, and Paran's Alana King all still in the hunt.
After round 12 in the Ryder Medal, David King of Ringwood continues to hold a lengthy lead on 28 votes, with Carlton Quick Cam Stevenson closing in on 23. Melbourne Uni's Alex Gregory is another vote behind Stevenson, with Dandenong star James Nanopoulos and Footscray veteran Dean Russ on 21 votes.
We're getting closer to the business end of the Paisley and Ryder medals, but now we congratulate our men's and women's first 11 premiership winning teams. The women's Premier One-Day Firsts Premiership, being awarded the Agnes McDonald Trophy, is Essendon Maribyrnong Park Ladies Cricket Club. The Bombers were awarded the title after finishing the season in top position before defeating Plenty Valley in the semi-final. At the termination of the season, the Bombers were the highest ranked side. Congratulations to skipper McKinley Blows, coach Neil Gray, and to all the players who contributed to an excellent season's cricket at EMP Bomberland.
To the men's Premier First Premiership team for the season, and it has been awarded to the Melbourne Cricket Club. Melbourne were awarded as premiers after their victory in the qualifying final over Footscray. At the termination of the season, the Demons were the highest ranked side, progressing through the campaign when all other results were considered. Congratulations to Captain Cameron White, Coach Adam Dale, and all who played their part this season in another successful campaign at the Melbourne Cricket Club.
An exciting part of tonight is always the Kookaburra Premier Cricket Women's and Men's Teams of the Season. The Premier Team of the Season is selected by state selectors and coaches with the assistance from the Premier Cricket Management Team. Based on performances in the Premier Cricket home and away season only, 12 players are selected with a captain and no 12th nominated. Firstly, let's take a look at the Kookaburra Women's Premier Cricket Team of the Season for 2019-20. Megs, who's opening for us?
Opening the batting is McKinley Blows from Essendon Maribyrnong Park. This is McKinley's first selection in the team, and she has been named captain as well after making 318 runs, including a century and taking 11 wickets. Joining her at the top of the order from Box Hill is Rebecca Carter. It's back-to-back Team of the Year accolades for the star from Box Hill, who enjoyed an outstanding season, scoring 658 runs, including 3 one-day tons.
From Ringwood, Barbie Devchan. Barbie's been selected for the first time after joining the Rams from Western Australia in the off-season. Finished with 539 runs and 20 wickets in the one-day comp. At 4, from Melbourne, Amy Vine. Amy's been selected for the third time in the team of the season, finished with a strong T20 season, especially with 478 runs and 3 catches. Batting at 5, from Ringwood, Una Raymond Hoey. Una's been selected for the first time. The Rams Irish recruit finished the season with 375 runs at 34, taking 10 catches in the one-day games.
At number 6, from the Box Hill Cricket Club, Zoe Griffiths. A consistent Premier performer, Zoe has achieved Team of the Year selection for a third consecutive summer on the back of 337 runs and 20 wickets in the one-day format of the game.
We've also got Kim Garth from Dandenong Cricket Club, who's been named in the team of the season as well. Congratulations to Kim, who had an outstanding season, scoring plenty of runs and taking plenty of wickets in just 9 one-day games. From Paran Cricket Club, Alana King. King had another fantastic season with both bat and ball, making it in both the one-day and T20 formats. The keeper from Plenty Valley, Sophie Reid. Sophie's been selected for the first time after a breakout season with the bat, scoring 448 runs in the one-day comp and 274 runs in the T20 season. To round out with the bowlers, from Melbourne, Ellie Donald. Ellie's been selected for the first time in a great season with both bat and ball, finishing a one-day season with 236 runs and 24 wickets. From Essendon Maribyrnong Park Ladies Cricket Club, Brianna Binch. Brianna's been selected for the second time in the one-day season, 162 runs at 27, 19 wickets at 12.9. To round out the 12 and the women's premier team of the season, from Brand, Sterry Cullis. Sterry's been selected for the first time, with the Dutch import finishing the one-day season with 382 runs at almost 40, including a century and 3 catches. Congratulations to our Kookaburra women's premier cricket team of the season.
And now to the Kookaburra men's premier cricket team of the 2019-20 season, the first of our opening batsmen and also the keeper from the Carlton Cricket Club, Brayden Stepien. The Blues keeper batsman finished with 523 runs at 43.58 and took 32 catches and 2 stumpings during the home and away season. It is Brayden's second consecutive appearance in the Team of the Year. Joining him at the top of the order is Ringwood's David King. A certified great of Premier Cricket, this marks the Ringwood All-Rounders' 6th Team of the Year selection. King scored 571 runs at 38, including a century, snared 25 wickets at 13, and also took 5 catches.
At 3, and named captain of the Kookaburra men's premier cricket team of the season, from Casey, South Melbourne, Luke Wells. The Casey South Melbourne skipper scored 773 runs at over 70 with 3 centuries for the year, 12 wickets as well at less than 30 and 4 catches. Second consecutive time in the team of the season and the first being named as skipper. At 4, from Essendon, James Seymour. The Essendon batting all-rounder scored 666 runs at 47.5 and took 24 wickets at 25. It's James's second consecutive selection in the team of the season. At 5, from Melbourne, Blake Thompson. The Melbourne batsman scored 629 runs at 52.4 with 2 centuries. It's Blake's first appearance in the team of the season.
Let's get into our all-rounders, and from the Melbourne University Cricket Club, Alex Gregory. The students all-rounder has been selected after scoring 622 runs at 56 and took 22 wickets at 18. In season 2019-20, Alex is a team of the season debutant. Second of the all-rounders from the Geelong Cricket Club, Hayden Butterworth. The Cats all-rounder has been selected after scoring 432 runs at 33 and snaring 29 wickets at 20. This is also the first time Hayden has been selected in the team of the season. And our third all-rounder from the Dandenong Cricket Club is James Nanopoulos. The Panthers champion scored 260 runs at 18 and took a stunning 46 wickets at 12 for the Panthers. This is the third time James has won selection in the Team of the Year.
Time for a couple of quicks from Monash Tigers, Marcus Berryman. The Monash Tigers quick scored 278 runs and took 34 wickets at 13.5. Marcus was the standout with the Tigers. It's the first time he's been selected in the team of the season. From Melbourne, Kieran Elliott. The Melbourne quick was a vast improver for his side, finishing with 173 runs at 34.5 and 33 wickets at 14 with a catch. It's Kieran's first appearance in the team of the season. Our frontline spinner from Dandenong, Siraj Randiv. The former Sri Lankan spinner took 34 wickets at 17.7 for the Panthers. It's Siraj's first selection in the team of the season. And our final selection from Greenvale Kangaroos, Sean McNichol. The Greenvale Kangaroos quick was arguably one of the most improved in the competition this season, finishing with 36 wickets at 22.3. It's Sean's first selection in the Premier Team of the season. Congratulations to everyone in Kookaburra's men's Premier Cricket Team of the season.
Well, as another cricket season comes to a close, we farewell a lot of faces from both our Premier men's and women's competitions. It's thank you and goodbye for now to Kristen Beams, Essendon Maribyrnong Park Ladies Cricket Club, Victoria, Melbourne Stars and Australia. What an incredible career. Peter Dixon, Melbourne Cricket Club and Fitzroy Doncaster Cricket Club. Michael Beer, St Kilda Cricket Club, Melbourne Stars, Victoria and Australia, and Mark Dwyer from the Camberwell Magpies Cricket Club.
From Frankston Peninsula, Dale Elmy. From North Melbourne, Greenvale Kangaroos and Northcote, Kyle Adams. From Melbourne Cricket Club, Sean Sturrock. And our umpire who's retiring after 487 matches, Eric Kelly. Congratulations to you all on a magnificent career. Thanks very much to Pete Dixon, who's probably logged off now that his name's been mentioned. It's time now to take a look at the Paisley Medal and the votes for rounds 11 through to 13. Just a reminder, let's take a look after round 10 and where it sat, with Box Hill skipper Bet Carter leading on 24 votes, EMP skipper McKinley Blows and Dandenong's Irish star Kim Garth hot on her heels, another smaller pack with 20 votes just behind them. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to find out who's going to win the Paisley Medal for this season. The medal is named in honour of Victorian and Australian cricketer Una Paisley. She's involved with Northcote Cricket Club for 35 years, the first Australian woman to score a Test century, 108 on debut, went on to captain Australia and scored a century on debut against New Zealand as captain as well. After retiring to state and Australian selector, served on the VWCA executive as Victorian delegate to the Australian Women's Cricket Council and awarded life membership of the VWCA. Una passed away at the early age of 54, and the award for the best and fairest player in Premier Firsts is named in her honour. It's been presented since 1978-79. The votes you'll hear are the total votes given by the umpires throughout the course of each game. Let's start with the Premier votes for women's cricket from round 11.
Essendon Maribyrnong Park v Paran was washed out. Ringwood v Plenty Valley, 1 vote Ringwood H Ferris, 1 vote Plenty Valley S Reid, 5 votes Plenty Valley G Jones, 5 votes Ringwood B Devchand. Melbourne v Carlton Brunswick, 1 vote Melbourne A O'Donnell, 1 vote Melbourne E Quinn, 4 votes Carlton Brunswick E Sheehan, 6 votes Carlton Brunswick A Campion. Dandenong v Box Hill, 2 votes Dandenong K Garth, 2 votes Dandenong N Fulton, 2 votes Box Hill Z Griffiths, 6 votes Box Hill R Carter.
So let's take a look at the leaderboard now for the Paisley Medal after round 11, and the Box Hill skipper Bet Carter jumps to 30 votes, extends her lead over Dandenong's Kim Garth and Ringwood skipper Barbie Devchin to 5 votes. McKinley Blows 2 votes further behind with 23, and Carter's Box Hill teammate Zoe Griffiths on 22.
Round 12, Essendon Maribyrnong Park v Dandenong, 1 vote EMP M Haddo, 1 vote EMP C Rafferty, 2 votes EMP N Sheeloff, 2 votes EMP B Binch, 3 votes EMP J Field, 3 votes Dandenong K Garth. Box Hill v Melbourne, 1 vote Melbourne A Vine, 1 vote Melbourne E Quinn, 2 votes Box Hill L Shannon, 2 votes Box Hill I Webber, 3 votes Melbourne E Haywood, 3 votes Box Hill D Montague. Plenty Valley v Carlton Brunswick, 3 votes Plenty Valley G Jones, 3 votes Plenty Valley S Reid, 3 votes Plenty Valley R O'Donnell, 3 votes Carlton Brunswick A Campion. Paran v Ringwood, 1 vote Ringwood K Burns, 1 vote Paran M King, 3 votes Paran E Kershaw, 3 votes Ringwood B Devchand, 4 votes Paran G Triscani.
After round 12, and with just 1 round to go in the Paisley Medal, Bet Carter continues to hold the lead on 30 votes, but the gap is closed with the 2 chasers in Kim Garth and Barbie Devchin closed within 2 votes now on 28. McKinley Blows and Plenty Valley's Sophie Reid, another 5 votes back on 23. These are the only players that can win the Paisley Medal for this year.
The final round, round 13, Melbourne v Plenty Valley, 1 vote Melbourne E Donald, 1 vote Melbourne O Downs, 4 votes Melbourne C Colleen, 6 votes Melbourne R Moffat. Box Hill v Essendon Maribyrnong Park, 1 vote EMP T Lynn, 1 vote Box Hill R Carter, 5 votes Box Hill P Rafferty, 5 votes Box Hill Z Griffiths. Dandenong v Paran, 2 votes Paran M Hale, 2 votes Paran E Ingalls, 2 votes Dandenong E Gallagher, 6 votes Dandenong K Garth. Carlton Brunswick v Ringwood, 1 vote Ringwood E Carroll, 1 vote Ringwood M Hamilton, 4 votes Carlton Brunswick A Campion, 6 votes Ringwood B. Defchand. Ladies and gentlemen, for the very first time in Una Paisley Medal history, we have a tie. The winners for this season's award are Kimberly Garth from the Dandenong Cricket Club and Barbie Defchand from the Ringwood Cricket Club, joint winners.
Dandenong's Kim Garth polled 34 votes to tie the award with Ringwood's Barbie Devchin, with Box Hill skipper Beck Carter in outright third on 31 votes. Garth played only 9 one-day matches across the season, finishing with 485 runs at 69.3, the top score of an unbeaten 132. Also took 19 wickets at 12.1 and 6 catches. Devchin played 13 one-day matches across the season, finishing with 539 runs at 41.5, and a top score of 98. 20 wickets at 16.7 and 7 catches rounded out 2 amazing seasons. Ladies and gentlemen, your Una Paisley medalists for 2019-20, Kim Garth and Barbie Devchin. Congratulations. Here's a champagne.
And here's a bottle of Mount Franklin. Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come to discover our newest Ryder medalist. The medal is named in honour of Victorian and Australian cricketer John Jack Ryder. An all-rounder, he claimed 612 wickets and scored 12,677 runs in 338 matches, a record that has never been approached. The medal for the outstanding player of the season in Victoria Premier Cricket is named in his honour and was first presented in 1972-73. We find ourselves at round 12 in the Ryder medal with Ringwood all-rounder David King continuing to hold the lead on 28 votes. Cameron Stevenson from Carlton closing in on 23. Melbourne Uni's Alex Gregory is another vote behind Stevenson, with Dandenong's James Nanopoulos and Footscray's Dean Russ on 21 votes.
Votes for round 13. Kingston Hawthorn versus Camberwell Magpies. 1 vote Camberwell Magpies, D. Rawson. 1 vote Camberwell Magpies, S. Hill. 4 votes Camberwell Magpies, S. Bargo. 6 votes Camberwell Magpies, A. Feckerty. Melbourne versus Carlton. 1 vote Carlton, K. Tavaraja. 3 votes Melbourne, M. Buchanan. 3 votes Melbourne, K. Elliott. 5 votes Melbourne, J. Coop. Casey South Melbourne versus Greenvale Kangaroos. 2 votes Greenvale Kangaroos, C. Hayes. 4 votes Casey South Melbourne, L. Sperling. 6 votes Casey South Melbourne, L. Wells. Monash Tigers versus Dandenong. 2 votes Monash Tigers, J. Waters. 2 votes Dandenong, C. Edgeworth. 2 votes Monash Tigers, Y. Pednicker. 6 votes Dandenong, T. Donald. Northcote v Essendon. 3 votes Essendon, J. Seymour. 3 votes Northcote, J. Rushton. 6 votes Northcote, A. Crisp. Fitzroy Doncaster versus Melbourne University. 2 votes Fitzroy Doncaster, Z. Elliott. 2 votes Melbourne University, F. McKenna. 4 votes Melbourne University, F. Ahmed. 4 votes Fitzroy Doncaster, N. Fletcher. Ringwood versus Footscray. 1 vote Ringwood, T. Rogers. 2 votes Footscray, T. Dean. 4 votes Footscray, J. Buckingham. 5 votes Footscray, D. Russ. Paran versus Frankston Peninsula. 2 votes Frankston Peninsula, M. Gapes. 2 votes Paran, W. Sutherland. 2 votes Paran, M. Wilcox. 6 votes Paran, A. Bull. Geelong versus St Kilda. 1 vote Geelong, E. Vines. 1 vote St Kilda, S. O'Brien. 2 votes St Kilda, M. Harris. 2 votes St Kilda, W. Lovell. 3 votes Geelong, H. Butterworth. 3 votes St Kilda, B. Davies.
At the end of round 13 in the Ryder medal, David King of Ringwood remains in the lead on 28 votes, with Footscray's Dean Russ breaking free from the pack to hold outright second on 26 votes. Blue Cameron Stevenson is on 23, with a small pack forming on 22, with Essendon's James Seymour student Alex Gregory and Casey South Melbourne gun batsman Luke Wells.
Votes for round 14 replayed due to weather impacting day 1. Dandenong versus Melbourne. 1 vote Dandenong, S. Randolph. 1 vote Dandenong, E. Newman. 2 votes Dandenong, P. Cassidy. 2 votes Melbourne, C. White. 6 votes Dandenong, J. Nanopoulos. Paran versus Carlton. 1 vote Carlton, T. Smythe. 2 votes, Carlton M. Harvey. 3 votes, Carlton E. Golbus. 6 votes, Carlton X. Crone. Footscray versus Fitzroy Doncaster. 1 vote, Fitzroy Doncaster J. Rudd. 1 vote, Footscray D. Russ. 2 votes, Footscray S. Dixit. 2 votes, Fitzroy Doncaster L. Shivakuma. 6 votes, Footscray D. Brasher. Greenvale Kangaroos versus Frankston Peninsula. 2 votes, Greenvale Kangaroos M. Stretton. 5 votes, Greenvale Kangaroos J. Potacari. 5 votes, Greenvale Kangaroos S. McNichol. Monash Tigers v Geelong. 3 votes, Monash Tigers S. Mills. 3 votes, Geelong B. Couch. 6 votes, Monash Tigers S. Edwards. Camberwell Magpies versus Essendon. 1 vote, Essendon C. McClure. 2 votes, Camberwell Magpies M. Whittaker. 3 votes, Essendon M. Dorick. 6 votes, Essendon J. Seymour. Northcote v Melbourne University. 2 votes, Northcote J. Sundberg. 3 votes, Melbourne University F. McKenna. 3 votes, Northcote J. Ewan. 4 votes, Melbourne University P. Hatzoglu. Casey South Melbourne versus Ringwood. 1 vote, Ringwood M. Fodio. 1 vote, Ringwood P. Ashton. 5 votes, Ringwood T. Rogers. 5 votes, Casey South Melbourne J. Wyatt. St Kilda versus Kingston Hawthorn. 1 vote, St Kilda J. Bartlett. 1 vote, Kingston Hawthorn J. Fowler. 4 votes, St Kilda A. Crosthwaite. 6 votes, St Kilda T. Murphy.
Thanks, Pete. Let's check the leaderboard at the end of the rescheduled round 14 matches. And after round 16, we now have a tie for the lead with Essendon's James Seymour joining Ringwood's David King at the top on 28 votes. Footscray's Dean Russ and Dandenong's James Nanopoulos are hot on their heels on 27 votes, with Cam Stevenson 4 votes further behind on 23.
Votes for final round, round 15. Melbourne University v Casey South Melbourne. 1 vote, Melbourne University A. Gregory. 1 vote, Casey South Melbourne C. Benedek. 4 votes, Melbourne University S. Reid. 6 votes, Melbourne University F. McKenna. Greenvale Kangaroos versus Fitzroy Doncaster. 1 vote, Fitzroy Doncaster S. Elliott. 2 votes, Fitzroy Doncaster E. Alabi. 4 votes, Greenvale Kangaroos S. McNichol. 5 votes, Fitzroy Doncaster L. Banton. Frankston Peninsula versus Melbourne. 2 votes, Melbourne K. Elliott. 5 votes, Melbourne K. Williamson. 5 votes, Melbourne B. Thompson. Geelong versus Paran. 4 votes, Paran M. Wilcox. 4 votes, Paran J. Hancock. 4 votes, Paran A. Perrin. Kingston Hawthorn versus Northcote. 2 votes, Northcote M. O'Sullivan. 2 votes, Northcote B. Baker. 3 votes, Northcote A. Crisp. 5 votes, Northcote J. Maju Ewan. Ringwood versus Camberwell Magpies. 2 votes, Camberwell Magpies S. Bargave. 4 votes, Ringwood T. Rogers. 6 votes, Camberwell Magpies T. Russ. Carlton versus Footscray. 1 vote, Carlton E. Golbus. 3 votes, Footscray S. Dixit. 3 votes, Footscray D. Sartori. 5 votes, Footscray J. Buckingham. Dandenong versus St Kilda. 3 votes, Dandenong S. Randolph. 3 votes, St Kilda A. Crosthwaite. 6 votes, Dandenong B. Forsyth. Our final game is Essendon versus Monash Tigers. 3 votes, Monash Tigers M. Berryman. 4 votes, Essendon M. Dorick. 5 votes, Monash Tigers A. Amin. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2019-20 Jack Ryder medalists, James Seymour and David King. It's another tie.
A night of ties and a tie for the 4th time in Jack Ryder Medal history. And here's a bit more little history as well. James Seymour is Essendon's first Ryder medalist in 27 years. He played in 15 matches across the season and finished with 666 runs at 47 with a top score of 90, 22 wickets. Best figures of 5 for 22 with 2 5-wicket hauls and 4 catches. Seymour polled votes in 7 matches across the season with some standout performances being 60 against the Greenville Kangaroos in round 2, 31 and 4 for 35 against Fitzroy Doncaster in round 4, 85 and 5 for 58 against Footscray in round 8, 79 against the Cats in round 12, 75, 90 and 2 for 32 against Northcote in round 13, and figures of 5 for 22 against the Camberwell Magpies in round 14. Twice runner-up Ringwood legend David King is now a Ryder medalist. In 16 matches, he scored 571 runs at 38 with a top score of 106, alongside 25 wickets at 13, best figures of 4 for 20 and 5 catches. King polled votes in 9 matches across the season with eye-catching performances, including 46 and 3 for 11 against Melbourne in round 1, 65 and 3 for 32 against Northcote in round 2, 106 against Kingston Hawthorn in round 4, 23, 11 not out, 4 for 20 and 2 for 18 against Prahran in round 9, and 3 for 29 against Dandenong in round 11. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating your Jack Ryder medalists for 2019-20, James Seymour and David King.
Cheers to the two lads. A little earlier in the week, Megan and I both caught up with our Paisley Medal winners and our Jack Ryder medalists, and you'll be able to see those interviews coming up straight away on all of the social media channels, be it Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever happens to be with Cricket Victoria and Victorian Premier Cricket. So check out those interviews as we cheers all of our winners from tonight, but especially from those two who won the Paisley Medal, Kim Garth and Barbara Devchin, and of course James Seymour and David King, Ryder medalists in 2019-20. And don't forget, the online booklet is now available for you to check out how many votes you got in every round. That's the only reason anyone ever wants to look inside the booklet.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the 2019-20 Premier Cricket Awards. What an incredible night it's been. It's been a season like none other, and that's certainly been the case again tonight with a double tie. On behalf of Cricket Victoria Chairman Paul Barker and Cricket Victoria CEO Andrew Ingleton and all the Cricket Victoria staff, we hope you enjoyed our special coverage tonight.
Special thanks to some of the CV staff who went to considerable lengths to bring you tonight's production. A huge thank you to event manager Emily Ryan, CV digital team Ashley McVee, Ben Osborne and Nigel Hunt, head of media and communications Hamish Jones, and the Premier Cricket management team have done a fantastic job throughout the year, and especially going into tonight's presentation, Will Rice, Peter Binns and Mike Ronke. Stay home, stay well, stay safe. Thanks so much, Megs, for joining us. Trust you enjoyed yourself as well.
Thanks, Pete. Sure did. We hope you all stay safe. We can't wait to see you next season. From Pete Lazer and myself, Megan Hustwaite, it is good night.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Now can I show you my shorts?